Welcome back. Here we go. Today we're going to be doing 12-3 part 2. Just a little quiz on what we did on Friday. Should be a piece of cake for you. We're focusing on using number lines and identifying fractions. Okay, so I'm going to use the same chart as the other day because it's pretty much the same thing. So, what is the fraction of the whole? Basically, that's a fancy way of saying what is the fraction? So you can look at this one. The numerator is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll call that 2/6. See this one here? It's 2 out of 4. So we're going to call that one 2/4. The total number goes in the bottom. This one is 3 pieces. 2 are shaded. So we'll call it 2/3 shaded or 1/3 not shaded. Sometimes they're going to ask us which fraction represents the whole. So basically, they're just asking you, what is the whole? So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, the whole would be 6/6. If there's 4 pieces, we'll call it 4/4. If it's 3 pieces, the whole thing would be 3/3. And the best way to think about it is like, think about if you buy a pizza, right? You have one pizza, it's cut into 8 slices. So if you have the whole thing, you can call it a whole pizza or a pizza, or you could call it 8/8 of a pizza because it's the same thing, okay? And then we're going to be doing a little bit of number lines. So number lines, the trick to this is you don't count the lines like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because it's not sevenths, it's actually sixths. So you count the spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a good way to think about it is like, these are like slices, almost like if you were making a grilled cheese, right? And you wanted to cut it in half, you wouldn't cut it twice, you would cut it just once, and that would make 2 slices. There's always one less line or cut than there is. Or this one is, it's 1, 2, 3 spaces, so it's thirds, even though it has 4 lines, okay? And then there's a couple like little tricky questions today. Well, one tricky question, let me show you what it looks like. It says, okay, this, something like this. I don't remember exactly what it looks like, but it says something like this. This represents 1/3 of a whole. So what would the whole look like? So what you have to think about is like, okay, well, if that's 1/3, that would mean this is 1 out of 3, or there's going to be 3 of them like that. So like that's 1. You can just put on 2 more like that and say, okay, well then that would be 2/3, and that would be 3/3. So it would be 2, 4, 6 altogether. Okay, let me show you that again. What if it said, okay, these 2 circles represent 1/4. So that would mean there's 4 of these. So 4, 2. So you can almost like multiply 4, 8 or 2, 4, 6, 8 would go, okay, so that's 1. And then another one is, okay, that's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. Okay, that would be 1/4 because there's 4 different pieces of them. So that was one question that was a little strange. And then there's another question that said something like this. Oh, sorry. Guess I should have made a new chart. Each one of these represent 1/2 of a shape, which would represent the biggest one. And so you'd say, well, the biggest one, if they're all 1/2, that means they're all double the size of what they are. So you just have to pick the biggest one, because that would be about that, that would be about that, that would be about that, and that would be about that. So A would definitely be the biggest, because whatever the biggest piece is, if it's the biggest half, it would also be the biggest whole. Okay, so today is 12-3, part 2. It's just a quick check and a little tiny video, and that's it. Let's go through our skip counts. I flipped the order today a little bit, so here we go. Let's go to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Let's go threes. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30. Now we don't count anymore. 33, 36, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Now we have 44, 48, excuse me, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. 48, 54, 60, 66, 72, 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63. Now we know them as well as he. 70, 77, 84, 8 and 8 are 16, 24 and 32, 40, 48, 56, 64 and 72, 80, 88, 96. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99, 108, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. Let's go 11s. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 110, 121, 132. And let's go 12s. How about today we will do Daniela, my friend Daniela. Hope everything is well, Daniela. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120, 132 here, 144 there. Here's a 12, there's a 12. Everyone's times 12. Old Mick had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. All right, enjoy your work today. Get it done early so you can get outside and play. It's going to be beautiful today. All right, take it easy, guys. Bye.